Welcome everybody to the Red Stars' post-match press conference. We have Ava Cook and Coach Petrucelli here with us. As always, if you have a question, please use the raise your hand function and I'll use it to call on you. Anybody want to kick us off? Joe, go ahead.
I'm gonna get this right this time.
There you go.
Thanks. Good to see you guys. Thank you as always for the time.
What are you wearing?
What am I wearing? My DeKalb County United supporters group jersey. Don't you worry, I know better than to do anything that would irk you guys. I'm so glad the vibes are as such right now. Ava, I'll start with you. You talked at halftime about a level of grit, a level of confidence that you and the team were playing with. Could you elaborate kind of what that means? Because we've talked about the confidence that was needed, especially after the game against Louisville.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a big talk for us, kind of trying to identify like the style of play that we want and like who we are as a team. And I think that we definitely showed a lot of that tonight on the field. You know, like everyone's working hard for each other. And I think that naturally raises people's confidence. If I know the person next to me is going to win every tackle, it makes me want to win every tackle. And I just think we did a great job of doing that tonight. And it was definitely a really good step in showing that grittiness and boosting our confidence for sure.
And then one more for me, for you, Ava, is just that confidence for you now getting 2 goals and frankly, in front of a really big crowd. What is that emotion like of frankly shutting up 16,000 plus people, 2 goals in 27 minutes?
Honestly, at first I wasn't even sure if the first one went in because there was no noise for a second. But no, I mean, it was really good. My teammates did an amazing job of making it very easy for me. So I'm super thankful that Julia put that ball where she did and that we worked as hard as we did to clean up on that second one. So yeah, I mean, it feels great. And, you know, hopefully we'll bring that same energy in front of our home fans. So I'm excited.
Thank you so much, Ava. And Chris, just one for you. More of a complete performance from the team, both up and down. Obviously, there weren't the shots in the second half, and there's the late goal from LaRue because, of course, Sydney LaRue has to do something like that. So just I'm curious how you assess this, as it looked like another, you know, Casey Kruger masterpiece and Tierna Davidson and Tatum doing some great things in the back.
Yeah, I mean, I think certainly those guys played quite well in the back, but you know, I think it was a at times a better overall performance. There were times, you know, I've been complaining about us not keeping the ball enough, and there were times where we were actually really good with it. We started slow, I thought, you know, and had trouble getting hold of the ball early, but the 2 goals I think gave us the confidence. You talk about confidence, it gave us some confidence, and then we put together some nice spells, you know, where we kept the ball pretty well. And you know, the stats and the shots and all that, like we didn't need shots in the second half. We needed the clock to run, you know, so we were a lot more focused on trying to keep them out in the second half. And we did for the most part, you know, until it's like you said, LaRue, who's, you know, legendary player in the league, but you know, Alyssa Thompson created it with some great dribbling, and she's going to be a handful for a long time.
Well, thank you both so much. Safe travels home.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joe. Taylor, go ahead.
I'm not going to turn on my video because I'm already in my pajamas.
All good.
Not happening. But congrats on the win. I mean, I'm wearing like a Cal softball t-shirt and my hair's a mess, but we're good. Coach, I was just wondering, we had talked earlier this week and you kind of said that the defense part of it, like whether you're going to play up or like kind of play back and let it absorb more, was kind of a balancing act. And it looked like today it was more kind of, we're going to absorb it. We're going to take out the play behind. Not having Alyssa Thompson on the pitch for a bit probably helped that a little bit. But can you talk about like the defensive effort there? Because I think in the first half, there was, I think 21 touches in your box by Angel City, and they only got off 1 shot on target.
Yeah, I thought, you know, I said that at halftime that we defended our penalty area really, really well. And anytime, the ball was crossed or played into the middle, we were first to the ball. Our marking was good. Our organization was good. And it was good the whole game, but certainly I thought you saw it more in the first half. So, and that's an area where we struggled at some point earlier in the year. So it's good to see us making some improvements in that area.
Thank you.
Thanks, Taylor. Sandra, I did see that you just joined. Did you have any questions for either Coach or Ava?
Hey Manuel, thanks. It's later out here, so it's fun. But congratulations on the win to you both. Ava, I'm sorry if this is repetitive because I hopped on late here, but at this point of the season, the team's nearing the halfway point here, and for yourself, it's it's taking a little time for you to maybe to get to this point, have a game like this. What does it mean to sort of have put in the work to this point and be able to help the team get a result like this?
Yeah, it definitely means a lot. For me personally, like I see how hard we all work at practice. And to be able to get a win like this, regardless of if it's me scoring or if it's anyone else scoring, is like the biggest reward. It's been a long time coming for us. So I'm really happy that we are taking steps in the right direction of figuring out who we are and how we want to play. So it's really exciting, obviously, to score and to do that for my teammates. And I mean, they set me up beautifully. So they made it easy for me, and I'm just excited for where everything is going so far.
Great. And Chris, for you, I mean, in terms of the coaching staff as well, it's been a grind to kind of get to this point. I know in the past and in previous availabilities, we talked about the injury reports and the the players who have been missing and have sort of played a role in not maybe being able to rotate the way the coaching staff may have liked in the previous weeks. Having a couple wins here in this kind of second quarter of the season as you approach the halfway point, what are maybe some positives that the coaching staff is taking away from some of these current results?
Yeah, I think one, we're defending our penalty area much better. We're making it difficult on people when they get into the box, where early in the year there were a lot of free players and free shots where that's not happening as much. And then we've picked up some goals here, some opportunistic kind of goals, and we do have a little bit of a deeper team now. So now there are some choices that situationally you can use, whether it's a Shayna coming on to really put pressure on people, or even like Jenna came on late and has the ability to really cause some problems on the flanks. So we have a little bit more depth, and we still got hopefully some more to come back, but it does give us some options.
For sure. And I don't know if this was asked, but everyone's chatting a bit about it online. Ava, was that a pine cone being passed around?
Yeah, it is a pine cone. Jenna Bike found a pine cone at the USC training facility, and it was this debate on whether it was like a normal size pine cone, a large pine cone, and really long story short, it ended up being dubbed the Lucky Pine Cone, and it made its way to the stadium today, and it had a spot on the bench in the cup holder. And I think it's safe to say the pine cone will probably be sticking around.
Wonderful. Love that for y'all. Congrats on the result. Safe
Thank
travel
you.
from Chicago. Bye-bye.
Thank you.